Chief Meteorologist George Lessons is in the Weather Center right now with the forecast. George.
Initial line of showers and storms may affect movies in the park here this evening. We have some light showers that are expected to move on in, but heavier storms again, as you just mentioned, with heavy downpours coming in a second wave. You can see as the day has progressed, you see the initial line of some showers. The heavier storms are moving down towards Chicago, but some showers moving through the Milwaukee, Wisconsin right now. And now there's a line that's developing behind that. Those are the storms that will bring the heavy downpours after dark here tonight through the morning hours tomorrow, and then those will push off to the east. A variety of weather here in West Michigan. Grand Rapids is in a marginal risk for severe weather, but the main threat for severe weather will be in that yellow and orange areas. A slight risk further south and west, which includes the Kalamazoo area, and enhanced risk of severe weather from about South Bend over towards Chicago and back into Iowa. We're going to be on the very northern fringe of any kind of weather. You can see a couple of rounds. Look at that first round going through southeast Wisconsin. That's going to be showers this evening, maybe a rumble of thunder. Then you can see the second line starting to rumble through starting about 11 o'clock, generally south and west of Grand Rapids through about 2 a.m. and then the showers quickly race to the south and east, and by daybreak it'll all be over. We'll just see an isolated shower during the day tomorrow. Other than that, temperatures are indeed very warm, very humid, up into the mid 80s, even 90 up in Mount Pleasant. Lakeshore, you're a little bit cooler, but dew points remain in the very high humidity range, mid and upper 60s to around 70. So tonight, showers and thunderstorms with heavy rain later on tonight, an isolated shower tomorrow, but still humid through Sunday, and then some relief coming on Monday. You're going to like next week's forecast and next weekend's forecast as well. That's coming up a little bit later on. Still a lot of moisture in the air, a lot of humidity, and that's going to be prime for the heavy downpours we're expecting overnight tonight, especially south of Grand Rapids. Let's take a look ahead. 13 weather ball is blue, not quite as humid, warm in view. In fact, a little bit cooler as well coming up tomorrow. It's also blinking bright. We have lots of showers and then a round of thunderstorms in sight. This view brought to you by Countryside Greenhouse of Allendale. This evening, there might be some sprinkles of rain starting to come in as early as 7 o'clock, but showers and storms will be ongoing by 11 o'clock through at least 2 o'clock here at Grand Rapids, and then they'll come to an end, and by 7 o'clock in the morning, they'll be all done. We'll see very humid 71 for an overnight low. What we've been watching throughout the day today, a lot of high clouds have come in this afternoon. It's kind of put the brakes on the temperatures, but no rain at present. But these high clouds have cut our temperatures down just a little bit. They've been in the mid and a couple of spots upper 80s. But what we are tracking right now is this line of showers that are just now crossing through Milwaukee and out over Lake Michigan. These are going to be with us later on this evening after about 7, 8 o'clock. They're moving fairly quickly. The stronger storms with this initial line moving down through Chicago right now. A lot of lightning with that, but we're not going to see any of that. What we are watching behind it is that second round of storms that you can see right here moving through Iowa into the Madison, Wisconsin area. That's what I'm concerned with for some heavy downpours after about 9, 10 o'clock here in Grand Rapids, and then that will race off to the south and east. We have a marginal risk. This is the lowest on the scale for the greater Grand Rapids area and Muskegon. There is some severe weather possible, but it is not likely. That will be in the especially the yellow and orange areas. That yellow area is what we call a slight risk. That's the second lowest on the chart. But the main risk for severe weather will be down through South Bend, Chicago, back through Dubuque, Iowa over the next several hours. And that's with that line of storms coming out of Madison, Wisconsin, heading down into northern Indiana and extreme southwest lower Michigan. We'll keep an eye on it here throughout the evening hours. This is our high resolution model. These are the showers I'm looking at this evening. Not real heavy, but here's that line that I'm talking about. Moving down through here, we're going to be on the very northern edge of that by 11 o'clock. This is where the strongest storms are going to be by 11. They'll push down through and south of I-94 for the most part, and by daybreak, notice most of them are over in West Michigan. So tonight, heading out to Lake Michigan, get into port early because there are going to be showers and thunderstorms rolling on in. Waves virtually flat. That's outside of the thunderstorms, of course, and the winds by daybreak are going to be out of the east. As far as the rip currents here this evening, should be a low risk, but again, don't want to be out there with any lightning because of the threat there. But again, the waves will be virtually flat throughout much of the night. Forecast then, showers and thunderstorms. The heaviest rain will be south of Muskegon down through Holland and South Haven. Overnight lows very muggy, around 70 or so with a light and variable wind. Up north, you're going to see some showers and storms, with not the heavy downpours like we'll see further to the south, mainly in the mid and upper 60s. And Grand Rapids South, upper 60s to near 70. Very muggy night. This is the greatest threat for heavy downpours, up to an inch or two of rain in a very short period of time. After we get through the rain tonight, there'll be just an isolated shower popping up in the afternoon and evening on Saturday. Still humid through Sunday, and then we'll get some relief starting on Monday as we fall back into the upper 70s to low 80s. 13 on target forecast. Next week, looking pleasant. Low 80s all weekend long. Virtually sunny and dry all week long, right on through the end of the weekend, end of July, in fact. There's only a slight chance of a shower overnight Wednesday night as a weak cool front comes on through. Next week, looking delightful, but we're going to have to keep an eye on the storms yet tonight.
Yeah, and that sunshine does look nice, all that sunshine. Thank you, George.